Hey, oh my God. I salute you guys. We are live and direct. Thank you very much for joining me. Oh, yeah, it's almost late. Well, let's do this. We can do 1 or 2 hours before we go and sleep. Okay, guys, let's do 1 or 2 hours. So, my topic today, I'm just going to go straight to the point because, yeah, there's no time for too much of. My topic today is we can confirm that they don't care about us. These people never cared about us for a very long time. They have been playing their games for a very long time. But we are now that we are blessed to have the only president that is interested about us. That is why they try to gang up against our own president, the president of the people. His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of the people, guys. They know that the president is the president for the people. He is the right man for the job. They know it. They know that it's not going to be business as usual. That is why they are not happy that we now have a president that is ready to solve the challenges of the people. It is no longer story where we will have a president. If they threaten the man or the president, just like the previous one, the president will back out. They know that the city boy will never back out. They know that the city boy is a man for the people. So now they want to come and try it and see how they can do it, how often they always do it before in the past. I salute you guys. So now we are happy that everything have been busted and we can see clearly that these men, they never work for us. They are not working for us. This Labour Party, because the Nigerian Labour Congress as it stands now is partisan. Everybody can see they are now Labour Party. The Nigerian Labour Congress is now a political party, and therefore we can no longer accept anything that comes from Nigerian Labour Congress. Is it Nigerian Labour Congress or whatever they call it? Whatever they call it, we can see that the Nigerian Labour Congress and its brothers and sisters, they are plenty. They are political party, and we can no longer accept them. The Nigerian Labour Congress or whatever they call it should be scrapped in Nigeria. We should no longer, we can never ever take them anymore, except the executive of the current Nigerian Labour Congress, except all of them resign from their job because all of them are partisan and we can see. But thank God, because now we have a president that is ready for the people. No wonder the city boy said, hope is here. Hope is back in Nigeria. Let's come together. Let's unite together and enjoy the moment. That is what the city boy told us. Don't forget, the city boy said, hope is back in Nigeria. Let's unite together and enjoy this moment. We now have a president that have the back of Nigeria. We now have a president that understands the plight of Nigerians. We now have a president that wants to solve the challenges of these big oil scammers, criminals that have been operating in Nigeria, making life difficult for people. These big marketers and politicians and filling station owners that have made life difficult for us. We now have a president that is saying enough is enough. That is why they want to gang up against him. But guys, I want you to relax. Just like what the city boy said. Let us unite and enjoy this moment. Of course, I know that most of you are aware of the news already, that the court in Nigeria have stopped anybody, whether you are a man or a woman, whatever they call you. The court in Nigeria have stopped any party. Wait, let me look at it. Let me look at it, guys. I think I put the court something somewhere here. The court in Nigeria have stopped any political party from coming out to say they want to protest we don't need any protest. Yes. The court in Nigeria have said, no, enough is enough. We don't want protest in the country. That is it. Let me see if it's this one. I have I just save it somewhere now. I want to see if it's this one. Yes, there's a court in Nigeria now saying we do not want any of this nonsense anymore, guys. Hold on, guys. There's a competent court in Nigeria that have said, no, we do not want your shenanigans anymore. So I'm going to bring it. I will just read it together, guys, so that we'll see it. That's why the city boy said we should go and relax. Go and relax. Go and relax. The city boy has told us, go and relax. Go and relax because I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for the people. The city boy said, I am here for the people. Nigerians should be rejoicing because for the first time in the history of Nigeria, we now have a president that wants to solve the problems of Nigerians and drive away all these criminals that are trying to do rubbish. So I think I've gotten it now, guys. There's a court ruling that has stopped all these criminals from disturbing us. Guys, look at it. Let me see. Most of you have seen it before. I think most of you have seen it. Okay, I'm going to try to put it on the screen. Okay, yeah, I think that should be big enough for everybody to see. I'm going to just go through it one by one. I get him in the National Industrial Court of Nigeria in Abuja Judicial Division, holding at Abuja before His Lordship Honorable Justice O.Y. whatever, date the 5th of June, as you can see, the 5th of June, between the federal government of Nigeria, the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, and the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, and Trade Union Congress, which is the defendant parties absent. They were all absent. Appearances. This is it. So now there's an order. I have counsel for the claimant praying for the following orders: an order of interim injunction restraining the defendant, their members, their agencies, blah, 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 embarking on the plan, the industrial action, this and that and that. Court order, these are the story. Have you seen it? Now, what is the outcome of the court? The court have said, having therefore considered the totality of this application, I make the following orders. 1, the defendant or respondent are hereby restrained from embarking on the planned industrial action or strike of any nature, pending the hearing and determination of the motion or notice dated whatever. It is ordered that the defendant immediately serve with all. So the bottom line is that the motion on notice is hereby fixed for hearing for 19 June 2023. Are you getting me now? So that's it. What the point is that the court have stopped anybody from coming out on the street to cause problem or to cause nonsense. Are you getting me now? So all these their rubbish nonsense will not hold. Because there is no reasonable Nigerian that will listen and understand the situation of this subsidy something that will that will ever agree. So that is why I'm saying to you that these men, it is now clear that they are not been working for us. These people, they have never been working for us. They have never, what they have been doing in the name of Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress or whatever, they have not been working for Nigerians. They have only been working for themselves. You understand me? They have only been working for themselves for a very long time. You see, that is why I'm calling on all Nigerians. For the first time, let us come together. We have already created a movement. It is the City Boy movement. For the first time, let all Nigerians, patriotic Nigerians, let us come together. It is the moment for all of us to come together, join hands with our government, with our president, to make sure that our president becomes successful. This is what we are going to do. Because these men that are fighting, Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union, they are not fighting for me and you. They are fighting for their own pocket. They are fighting for their own thing, what they have been doing for several years ago. It is now time for Nigerians to stand up and say, enough is enough. Is it today that Nigerian Labour Congress have existed? Tell me anything that the Nigerian Labour Congress have ever done for the benefit of Nigerians. Tell me one thing that they have done before in the past. They have never done anything for Nigerians before in the past. Everything that they have been doing is for their own benefit. They have never fought for Nigerians. Nigeria Labour Congress have never fought for Nigerians. I want you to point out one thing that the Nigerian Labour Congress of Nigeria has ever fought for the benefit of Nigerians. So it is obvious that these people have never been working for us. But now we have a president that have the concern of all of us at that. So we are happy for the court. You know, the court of law in Nigeria have stopped these men from carrying out their dubious action. I get it, me now. Everybody has confirmed that these men have been working for political party. They are now political party. I get it, me now. Because I think I have a copy of the Nigerian Labour Congress writing an article telling everybody to go and support their political candidate. Let me show it on the screen so that you see. So this is one of the letters of the Nigerian Labour Congress. That is why I'm telling you that these men have never been working for us. You understand me? These people have never been working for us. Yes, they are a bunch of criminals. Thank you very much, guys. I've seen your comment. Now look at it. Nigerian Labour Congress. This is the letter. During the campaign, look at the letter from the Nigerian Labour Congress, what they did. Now let us read it together. This is Nigerian Labour Congress. This is on the 21st of February 2023, before the 25th Nigeria presidential election. On the 21st of February 2023, the Nigerian Labour Congress wrote a letter. What is the title of the letter? The elections are here. Support the Labour Party. So that is why I'm saying that the Nigerian Labour Congress should have no right to enjoy any union or anything in Nigeria anymore. They are now political party. The Nigerian Labour Congress should be scrapped, or the executive of the Nigerian Labour Congress all of them must resign, because they are now partisan. They are now partisan. You understand me? They are now what? Partisan. Okay, now let's read what they said here. They said the elections are here, support the Labour Party, which means the Nigerian Labour Congress are now Labour Party. They are now Labour Party. Are you getting me now? They said, we wish to refer to the resolution of the National Administrative Council, NAC, of the Nigerian Labour Congress, directing workers and indeed all Nigerians to come out in mass to perform their civil duties by voting in the forthcoming elections and taking decisive steps to safeguard their votes. Are you getting it now? But that could have been a normal statement. Of course, maybe government parastatals asking Nigerians to come out and vote in election, which is a good thing, right? Which is a good thing. But I want you to, if you read down in the letter, you will understand very, very well. If you read down in the letter, now let us read paragraph 2. He said, this is a clarion call to all workers and working what? A clarion call of workers and working people that as we approach the final push towards the forthcoming presidential election, come February 25th, 2023, we should ensure massive turnout of vote for the success of the Labour Party, in line with an earlier resolution of the National Executive Council, NEC. Do you see it? So they have always been working for Labour Party. Therefore, we do not have Nigeria Labour Congress. Nigeria Labour Congress is now a political party and do not hold any stand, any whatever in Nigerian government anymore. Must be scrapped, or the executive of the party, all of them should resign. I think that has been the position of everybody. Are you getting me now? Now, if you read paragraph 3, this is first paragraph, second, and paragraph 3. That is where I'm going to stop. He said, towards this end, all Labour political committee members in the states are to intensify their work in mobilizing workers and the Nigerian people, both at the local, ward, and political units, to vote for the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and all candidates of the Labour Party contesting the elections. The political committees are also enjoined to work with our allies in civil society organizations and students to take all necessary steps to safeguard the people's votes by ensuring that the electoral process is transparent, free, and fair. So you see, so the Nigerian Labour Congress is now a political party, fighting for a political party, fighting for Obi earlier before now during the election. So they are partisan and cannot hold any water, and they have nothing in the Nigeria. They have no stake in the Nigeria. I don't even know why the Nigerian government is negotiating with criminals, with a bunch of criminals that supported their own candidate, because they're supposed to be a ministry of the government or part of the union or whatever, working for their independent, working for the benefit of all Nigerians. But now it is obvious that they are working against Nigerians. That is why we are saying that the Nigerian Labour Congress is no longer a union or whatever. It is now a political party, should be scrapped out of Nigeria, or the executives of this party, all of them should resign, because they are not working for Nigerians. It is clear. It is now very clear that they are not working for us. They are working for themselves. They are working to benefit themselves. They are working to benefit their sponsors. It is not in the interest of Nigeria. Can you see it? Paragraph 3. Can you imagine? This is Nigeria Labour Congress telling us that we should go out and vote for Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi. Therefore, that explains the reason why they are against the right thing that the government is doing to bring development to the country. These men are wicked and heartless. That is why I'm calling on all Nigerians. It is no longer time for you to listen to sentiment and emotions. Let us join our hands. For us in the City Boy movement, we are already coming together. For the first time in history, young people like us, Nigerians, patriotic Nigerians, are coming together with their skills and knowledge to work together for the success of our government. That is what the City Boy government is doing, the City Boy movement is doing. And we want all Nigerians to see that these men have never worked for us. They have been working for themselves. They have always been working for themselves. But this time around, it is no longer business as usual. All of them have been busted, guys. All of them have been busted. Now, to further portray the point, let me show you something. Just for you to know that these people are not working for us. Because I don't want to talk too much. I just want this video to be too short tonight. Because it's, for me, it's late. I need to do something. I'm working tomorrow and all of that. So this message, because we are not interested in them anymore. Nigerians should know that we have, for the first time in history, we have a president that is interested in making sure that everything works for the youth, for Nigerians, and for everybody. And that man, that president today is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is what I want you to understand. Are you getting me now? That is why they are trying to fight him. That is why they are coming in whatever ways, using all kinds of tactics to try to stop him. But that has failed as well. So all of you should do your own part as well. We should all come out and stop these criminals, because they are a bunch of criminals that have been operating for a very long time. Now, let me show you another evidence of what I'm trying to explain. That these men has never been working for us. They have been doing the same thing for a very long time. Now, this is National Union of Electricity Employees. Many of you know that there is no even electricity in the country in the first place. There is no electricity in the country. We know how we pay for electricity in Nigeria, yet we don't even have electricity. Can you see this bunch of wicked people? Can you see this bunch of wicked people? If you begin to understand that the reason why they make you to sleep in darkness, is because they don't love you. Now you begin to understand. See, for example, there is no day that we lack electricity in the UK. Ask yourself, do they have two heads? There is no day we lack electricity in the UK, because at least I live in the UK. I can tell you what is going on in the UK. There is no day in 1 second that they say, oh, there is no power, there's power outage, or say NEPA don't take light. Just like what is going on in Nigeria. I want you to understand that the sufferings that we are passing through, it is not caused by the federal government. The federal government have done the right thing, what they're supposed to do, but there are some wicked people that have been making life difficult for us, it is now clear for Nigerians to know that this man has never been working for us. Therefore, we should not allow them to succeed anymore. We should come together and support our own president, because he's the man that is ready to deliver us. Our president do not look for money. He doesn't need money. He has already is made. He has everything. He wants to make sure Nigeria is on the path of prosperity. Nigeria is on the path of success. So therefore, we must support our president. All these criminals in Nigerian Labour Congress, in whatever trade unions, they have been so wicked and so wicked to the core that by this time, all of us, especially the young people in Nigeria, must stand up and stop this man. They have never worked for the benefit of all of us. Nothing. There is no day that these men have worked for us. They have always been working against us. Now, let me show you evidence. We don't have electricity, but now look at the letter from National Union of Electricity Employees. I want to read it to you so that you understand what is going on. This is National Union of Electricity Employees, 2nd of June, 2023, as you can see there. Mobilization for nationwide withdrawal of services. Can you see it? Mobilization for nationwide withdrawal of services. I want to ask this electricity company, who is the one paying for electricity? Is it the government? Has the government of Nigeria ever paid our electricity before? So what do you mean mobilization for nationwide withdrawal of services if you are not working against Nigerians? This is the point I'm making. These men have never been working for us. Because, okay, what is the deal with electricity? Is the government of Nigeria subsidizing electricity for Nigerians? I'm asking this question. So why will some wicked people working in electricity, whatever, electricity that they don't even provide for us in Nigeria? We pay for electricity, we don't have electricity. But look at the wicked plans that these men, they have for Nigerians. And all of us will be thinking that they are working for us. We don't know that they are working for their pocket. Can you see it? Now, mobilization for nationwide withdrawal of services. This is electricity company. They want to withdraw electricity when they don't even have, when they don't even give. Now, look at it. They say, whatever, sequel to the Nigeria Labour Congress, whatever, Emergency National Executive Council. Meeting held on June 2, 2023 at the Labour House, Abuja, over the sudden removal of fuel subsidy, which has brought untold hardship to Nigerians. Can you see the wickedness of these men? They are telling us that the removal of fuel subsidy have brought untold hardship. Who are the people causing the hardship? The same marketers, the same filling station owners, the same Labour Congress members, the same employees or operators of this electricity, they are the one causing it. Therefore, they even want to withdraw the service that we are even paying for. It's not the federal government that is paying it. We are the one that is paying for it. Are you seeing it? But we are happy that the court of law in Nigeria has stopped them from doing that rubbish. Do you see it? So they are saying that because of the withdrawal or whatever, the NLC has directed that the nationwide withdrawal of services action will commence on Wednesday, June 7. To this effect, all national state executive whatever are requested to start mobilization of our members in total compliance of these directives. Did you see that? You are encouraged to work in the leadership of state executive councils of the Congress in your various states with a view to having a successful action. Can you see the wickedness of these people? Now you understand the reason why I said all this union in Nigeria, they have never been working for our good. They have never been working for our good. Therefore, we have to stand up this time around and stop these criminals. They are criminals. They are criminals. They have been holding us hostage for so many years. We now have a president that is saying enough is enough. You have made a lot of money. They have made a lot of money, yet it's not still satisfying them. So guys, can you confirm what I'm saying? Only electricity. Yeah, we are just talking about electricity. Look at the situation. Of course, by the way, ever since the city boy came into power, we have seen a lot of improvement in electricity in Nigeria. Of course, so many people are giving testimonies of how they have been sleeping and waking up with electricity. That is a good thing, right? The city boy has already told us that he's going to make sure that electricity become like water in Nigeria. Now you begin to understand that these things that we are struggling and be talking about in the country is not difficult to get. It's not difficult to achieve. It is only wicked people that are causing that problems. Can we say, or are we going to say now that the president of the country is the cause of our problems in the country? No. Are we going to say that the federal government is the one not doing what it's supposed to do? No. It is because of wicked men and women that have been operating for a very long time, making life difficult for Nigerians. They enjoy seeing life difficult for Nigerians. That is the explanation I'm giving to you. You know, so far so good. I have seen the reactions of so many people saying that no, we condemn any strike, any nonsense by Labour Party, because Nigerian Labour Congress is now Labour Party. Therefore, we condemn everything that they are doing and we do not support them. They should be scrapped, and nothing that Nigerian Labour Congress, we don't need them. We don't need any fake union. We, the Nigerian people, we are going to fight for our right by ourselves. We don't need any fake union of some people. When we dig deep, we discovered that only 100, maybe 100 marketers, say 200 marketers that are operating in the name of Labour Party, in the name of this, only some selected men who have decided to make life difficult for Nigerians. So do you see it? If you don't have electricity, it is not caused by your government. It is caused by the people that the government have handed over that job to. Just like what happened during the election. When Emefiele, the CBN governor, decided to make life difficult for Nigerians through his cashless policies. But thank God, everything was reversed up to today. Life is kind of, but you see, it's exactly what is going on. The scarcity of petroleum or petrol or fuel in Nigeria is not caused by the federal government. In fact, if we want to understand the purpose why the federal government, made or talk about subsidy, why there was first subsidy in the first place, is because the federal government thought that it is wise to make life difficult to make life easy for Nigerians, using the first subsidy. But the opposite, it became the opposite. It became the opposite. Why? Because the purpose of first subsidy was abuse. The purpose of first subsidy was abuse. By who? By politicians. Some of you, they are your brothers, they are your sisters, they are your uncle, they are your fathers, they are your mothers. Can't you see it? So Nigerians can now understand that these men, in the name of Nigerian Labour Congress, have not been working for us. They are only fighting for their pocket. They are so wicked to the point that they don't care about the plight of the people. Can you see it now? Can you see? I've seen so many people comment on this, condemning the criminality of Nigerian Labour Congress. Are you getting me now? Somebody sent me something that got my attention as well earlier today. I was looking at it. Somebody sent me a message. This is from one of my brothers from Akwa Ibom, the ADC governorship candidate, of course, of the just concluded election from Akwa Ibom. I want you to listen to what the man said. I don't think there is any well-meaning patriotic Nigerian or Nigerians that will support anything Nigerian Labour Congress, because now we understand that they are political party fighting against the president, fighting against the government because their own candidate did not win. Somebody said they have shamelessly suspended the strike action. They have not suspended it. Don't get it confused. They did not suspend it. It is because the court in Nigeria have stopped them. And, the message I'm giving you today is two-sided, so that you understand. I said that, remember, our president said that hope is back here in Nigeria. Renewed hope is here. that all Nigerians should unite. Let us work together because hope is here. Hope is back here. He said, let us unite and work together. Let us enjoy this moment. We have a president that is working for Nigerians. That is number one. So therefore, the court in Nigeria has stopped these criminals from carrying out their wickedness. So if there's any whatever statement from them, it's just a formality. The court in Nigeria have already stopped them. Are you getting me now? The court in Nigeria have already stopped them. So they don't want to stop. They are wicked men. There is no other way we can describe it. They are wicked men that have been working against Nigerians for so many years. But this time around, the city boy said, is enough. Enough is enough. Of course, we saw even Asari Dokubo the other day. He was telling us about how the Labour Party people, look at them. All of them, they were behind Obi. Can you see it? All of them, they were behind Obi. They were all working for Obi, with Obi. You see all of them. These are the Labour Congress people. But now, because Obi did not win, they are now using the Nigerian Labour Congress, thinking that they can control Nigerians, the workers and employees and everything, to fight against the city boy because they did not win. Do you understand that? So everybody can now understand that. So the question is, what next? What next? And I'm here to answer that question. What next? There is something that we can do as Nigerian people. There is something the role that we can play. If in the past, we have not been playing that part. That is why these men have been deceiving us, joking with our destiny, causing so many difficulties. These men that are talking about strike, they don't even buy electricity. They have special supplier of electricity. They don't even use petrol fuel that we use from filling station. They have special suppliers of petrol in their houses. Tell me, the Nigerian Labour Congressman, does he go to filling station to use? No, they supply it. They have suppliers. All these men that are making, they have suppliers. They have never been working for us. These men, they make laws, they make decisions that they will never participate. They do it against Nigerian people. They have been doing it for a very long time against Nigerian people. So the Nigerian people this time around must understand that these men have never been working for us. We should rise up. What is the part that we can play? There is a part that we can play. We have a greater part to play to make sure that everything works for us. Just like I've been saying, who are the people suffering? If some group of criminals in the name of Nigerian Labour Congress are telling you that, the hardship, are they suffering? No, they are the ones that make life difficult for us. So who are those people? We should be the one. If anything that these men are doing, we are the one that will suffer. So we should stand up and against wickedness at the highest order. These guys are a bunch of criminals. But I just want to let you know that the city boy have solution for everything, man. The city boy, our president, have solution for all this. Are you getting me now? But you see, what these people may try to do, as always, is to try to convince us, is to try to deceive us. You understand me? They will try to deceive us, telling us that, what they want to do is in our favor. Is a lie. I have said, show me one thing that the Nigerian Labour Congress have ever done for the good of all of us. None. The same Nigerian Labour Congress, they were the one that led strike, teacher strike, student strike for how many months? They made life difficult for people. They make life difficult for students. They say, they want to increase the salaries of teachers. They want the teachers' salaries to be increased. Is that what they truly want? That is not what they want. They are a bunch of criminals. We don't need criminals in our system anymore. And I believe that the city boy has already promised us that we are going to do something differently. Are you getting me, guys? So yes, I want to play a video. You understand me? Yes, we should shut down the Nigerian Labour Congress. We do not want Nigerian Labour Congress, except the executive, the current executive of the Nigerian Labour Congress. All of them should resign or step down from Nigeria. There should be proper sanitization of Nigerian Labour Congress, if at all they should exist. They have overstayed their welcome, and we have never seen any achievement. They are the same people that led Nigeria to student strike, teacher strike for many months. Nothing to write them about. They are the same people that watch MFLA, whatever policy that make life difficult for people. There's nothing to write them about. We now have a president, the city boy government, that is ready. It is a government of unity and competency. We have a government that is ready to solve the challenges of the country. For over 30 years, he has been watching and be ready for this moment. So even whatever they are doing, we know the city boy already know that they will do it. That is why the city boy told us earlier during the campaign that if they like, let them protest. If they like, let them do anything. It will not stop us. They thought that trying to do what they are trying to do will stop the city boy or will reverse the decision of the city boy. No, we, the people of Nigerians, we are coming together to support the city boy. We support the decision of the city boy. We support the decision of our president, His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for fuel subsidy removal. We don't want fuel subsidy removal. We want life to be easier for us. I saw some people that say, that fuel subsidy is a scam. Of course, it's a scam. That is why we want it to be stopped. They now say, don't remove fuel subsidy, remove corruption. When I listen to some of these criminals making rubbish posts on social media, I just know that they are part of the bunch of criminals. What do you mean, don't stop fuel subsidy, remove corruption? What do you mean? It means that you are stupid. Anybody that makes such comment, you are stupid. Because if you say, don't remove fuel subsidy, but remove corruption, what do you mean? You must be mad. And we don't need mad people, because we want to move forward. Are you getting me? So the city boy said, if you like, protest and shout, we will not stop the fuel removal of fuel subsidy. And that is what the city boy have done already. I want you to listen to other well-meaning Nigerians who are giving us the same feedback. There is no patriotic Nigerians that will say, we support any sit at home or any strike or any. By the way, we now have a government in Enugu. I think we should be talking about that man. We now have a governor in Enugu, a government in Enugu that has stopped these criminals. We need the same thing in Anambra. Soludo was not able. From the day Soludo came into office, we say that Soludo will be one of the worst governments in Anambra State. Will be worse than Obi. Immediately, we have a new government in Enugu State. The government in Enugu gave an order that any sit-at-home must be cancelled. Any criminals must be stopped. That is a government. So, congratulations, guys. For the first time, for a very long time, we have a government in Enugu State that came out to say no sit-at-home or whatever must be cancelled, and all those they are noise making is already fighting against them. Now, we have others, patriotic people in Nigeria that is coming out to say, no, we support the idea. We do not support anything, strike or whatever. I get me now. Because what the city boy said stands. You understand me? So I have seen some people that feel some of these Labour Party disobedient children, all of them, we saw some of them making stupid videos saying that, and somebody said it to me, I should listen. I said, listen what? These are a bunch of criminals, man. We don't listen to idiots. We listen to our president. Our president knows what he's doing. You understand me? Our president knows what he's doing. Eh? I see some people say, don't remove fuel subsidy, remove corruption. I say, what are you talking about? Don't remove fuel subsidy, but remove corruption. I said, these guys are a bunch of criminals. No wonder I've been telling them, stop counting money in Onitsha. When you give birth to your children, don't allow them to Onitsha, to go to Onitsha and be counting money. Let them go to school so that they will have common sense. How can you tell us, don't remove fuel subsidy, but remove corruption? There is no better explanation for you. We can only say that you are a fool. Because what do you mean by do not stop fuel subsidy, but remove corruption? So we are saying that the federal government must scrap Nigerian Labour Congress, except the current executive of the Nigerian Labour Congress, all of them resign. If not, the current Nigerian Labour Congress in Nigeria is a political party and therefore cannot speak for Nigerians. They are partisans and cannot speak for Nigerians. We, the Nigerian people, we support every action of our president because our president is fighting for Nigerians and for the good of Nigerians. That is our stand on this. And just like every Nigerians, they are also on the same. They are also supporting the same motion that we support the president for removal of fuel subsidy. So who are those people in the Nigerian Labour Congress? Who are they working for? Some people say, oh, the Nigerian Labour Congress has called off the strike. Oh, you don't understand anything. You people don't understand anything. They are wicked men. We need to scrap the Nigerian Labour Congress. That's what I'm saying. Because they are now a political party and they are not working for us. I like the comment of this brother.
I greet you. My name is Ezekiel Nyaetok. I'm an architect and the governorship candidate of ADC in Akwa Ibom State in the just concluded elections. This afternoon, I came back into Uyo from Kano, where I'd gone to be with my friends on the inauguration. And I asked them to fill the tank of the car I use and get additional 50 liters for another car I use as backup. One car, an additional 50 liters. Because just to be very precise, one car, an additional 50 liters, the bill was 74,370 naira. 74,370 naira. 2 cars effectively. And the first feeling I had was that of being incensed. I was livid. I was angry. But then something told me to cool down and think and act more rationally. I recalled the things I've heard from some of my friends. These are my friends who have been very vocal on the fact that this, subsidy thing should be removed, is a scam, is not working. I think the time has come when we've got to let emotions and sentiments wait. This matter is more serious. The implication is more dire than we know. We can't just let it slide. I've had my friends in the labor say, we've got to hit the street, we're going to go to negotiation. You see, I'm a labor friend, I'm sure you guys know that already. But please, labor, I beseech you by the mercies of God, cool down. Don't go on strike. Cool down. Let's sit down and take very rational look. Let us seize our destiny as a people. And not just to sit down and see what government is going to do. Government is under a lot of pressure. And government is under a lot of political considerations and expediencies. But you see, it's about life. We own the life. We own and occupy the office of the citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that's the highest office in the land. Several fundamental questions must be answered. Questions like, what's this direct sales, direct purchase agreement of NNPC? How does it work? We've got to know. If some of the information we've got are correct, then there's a problem. If they are not, then we need to get the correct information. If it is true that if we give the crude, we get an equivalent of the refined product at no cost, additional, is that true or is it a misinformation? And if that be the case, then it seems to be a direct exchange. And if it's a direct exchange, where is the pressure on our foreign excess to buy dollars to go and buy? Is it really true? If it's really true, let's know. If it's not true, then somebody's been telling us a lie. Number 2, fellow Nigerians, let us be patient and suffer. I use that word, with every sense of responsibility because we're suffering. My staff, I run a company. Take, for instance, my staff.
So what this brother is saying in general is that we are the one that will make sure things are done right this time around. And for me, I just want to say, like, I'm so much happy for the consciousness that Nigerians now have, especially because of so many things that have happened in the past. Now, there's this consciousness by Nigerians standing up that, okay, we want the right thing to be done. But you see, sometimes because of our emotions, some Nigerians, they are trying to do the right thing, but doing the wrong thing at the same time. They want to do the right thing, but they end up doing the wrong thing. Like all these labor people, disobedient children, talking all kinds of things because they have deceived them based on emotions. Are you getting me now? We don't want to die before our destiny. We want to enjoy our destiny now. And the people holding us are these people. How can only some idiot, few people running a union hold us captive? For what? They will deceive Nigerians and Nigerians will support them. It is because they have been deceiving Nigerians and Nigerians support them. That is why all this thing has been happening. Let us work with the government. If there's anything we feel that the government is not doing right, we Nigerian people will come out and speak. The Nigerian Labour Congress is now a political party. They are not working for us, except the current executive of the Nigerian Labour Congress. All of them should resign. We no longer have faith. Whether they have called off the strike or not, they are wicked people that have kept us in poverty for so many years. So much wicked. We have listened to so many stories of how the previous administration, the previous government have tried to remove this same fuel subsidy, but this same Nigerian Labour Congress, they have always been fighting the government from doing the right thing. Thank you very much. I can see some comments. Some people are saying the city boy is not joking. We knew who the city boy is. We knew that the city boy has a lot of experience. He has done this job several times before. He has watched many people, perform in the office in their various capacity. He knows the right thing to do, and he has already done it. I've told you guys, the city boy have answers, and I can assure you that all of us will be enjoying in this country in the next 6 to 4 years time to come. All of us will be happy. We will give a different testimony. You see all these people that are making noise, they are the one that will become best friends to the city boy. You see us that is supporting the city boy now. We are the one that will be firing the city boy later in the future. But you see all these ones that are against him now, they are the one that will support him. Because for us, we want the city boy to do more. We want the city boy to do more. We want the city boy to scrap this Nigerian Labour Congress. We want the city boy to provide electricity for us 24 hours. We have it. We can do it. What is stopping it? Why does the city boy allow these marketers, this bunch of criminals? Why will the federal government of Nigeria give licenses to people to import generator in the country when we have electricity? Why will the federal government give some special licenses to special people to be importing goods that we can produce in the country? So we want the city boy to do more. We know that the city boy have a lot of friends. In fact, we know that part of the problems in the country is when you have political friends. That is why we never supported Obi in any way, because we knew that if Obi gets there through the help of Obasanjo, through the help of all these men, all these wicked pastors that have been deceiving Nigerians with fake prophecies, if Obi get there with the support of Obasanjo, that we will still be suffering. We knew that the city boy is the boss of the bosses. We knew that he's a man for the moment. If he gets there, he will do the job, just like he's doing the job today. He will be able to speak with all of them. Are you telling me that the city boy don't know the people that are causing these pains to Nigerians? He knows. So that is why I'm telling Nigerians, what you need to do is to support the city boy. Support your president. His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. He has the right solution for all of us. He has the right solution for all of us. Because these men are wicked men and they don't have anything to offer. Are you getting me now? They don't have anything to offer in the country. They do not have anything to offer. I listened to Oshomole also talking about his own as well. There is no prominent person that is supporting this action, but thank God, finally, they can no longer do that rubbish anymore. It is something that we are so much happy. The court have stopped them. It is not the Nigerian Labour Congress that canceled the strike. So many of you don't know it. It is the court in Nigeria that stopped them. They cannot do any strikes. Therefore, they have to issue a statement just to inform their people or whatever. But it is the court in Nigeria that have stopped the criminals from doing it. You understand me? Yes. Oh, somebody said the city boy is a strong man who can do this. May Almighty Allah will support him. God bless him and bless Nigeria. Mr. Nsima, God bless you too. I bless all of you. APC and their supporters are so afraid of Obidati and Labour Party. Can you see these ones? Look at what this one is saying. When we are talking about court of industry, stop them. Yes. When we are talking about important things, some people are coming to tell us who rubbish. You see, the thing is that we don't like happy or shouting or making noise. The same Obi that you are praising today, it is the same Obi that all of you will be crying for. When the time comes, you will know. The city boy have a lot of important things to do, okay? So we are already seeing what the city boy is doing, and we are happy to be part of it. So guys, that is why we are saying that all of us, we have a part to play. In the video I just played you earlier, or I played earlier, the man is saying that we have, all of us as citizens of the country, we have our own role to play. We have our own part to play. It is not just enough for all of us to sit down and be complaining and be complaining and be complaining. What can you do? You have a part to play. What can you do? For us in the city boy, we are coming together with our skills to do something. We want to use our skills to improve our life. We want to do something. We are not just waiting for the federal government to do anything. It is us that will do something. Let us join hands and make things happen. This is what it's about. Are you getting me now? This is what it's about. So thanks to the people, finally, if you guys have suspended your strike. And just like I read, he said, breaking, Nigerian Labour Congress suspend planned strike to reconvene on June 19. Now, it's like I want to read something back again. Okay, now let me just... all demands submitted by the Labour to the federal government will be assessed by the Joint Committee, the President's Chief of Staff, Femi, stated. Okay, so of course, you guys have heard about the latest development that all their strike, they have finally suspended it. But I want to tell you that they suspended it because of the Court of Industry or Nigerian court, one of the Nigerian court that have stopped them. Are you getting me? They did not just suspend it. And for you to understand what that means, just like I said, I read it earlier for you. What happened? Wait, let me see if I can get it back. Just for you to understand more about this. This is in line with the court. This is in line with the court judgment, okay? Let me go back and show you the court judgment again. Many of you that don't know, you just read it, say, oh, they have finally suspended the strike. These guys are a bunch of criminals. They're a bunch of criminals. They are working for their pocket. It is we Nigerians that don't know how to work for our own pocket. Every day we'll be complaining, complaining. Instead of us to rise up and work for our pocket. We have been saying it. Go and set up your business. There is something you can do. Go and do something and bring it. We now have a government that can support your idea. This is what we are saying. These men, they use Nigerian Labour Congress and be getting money for themselves. Are you getting me now? Now look at it. So in case some of you don't know, because I can see some of the comments here, some of the disobedient children, some of these IPOP Biafra criminals that are counting money in Onitsha market, they don't know what they're doing. Whatever their brother tells them is what they do anyways. Now, let me read it to you again. In case you don't know, look at it. The paragraph, the number 3 of the decision of the court. Having therefore considered the totality of this application, I make the following orders. This is from the what? Let me read it from the court for you. It is not the Nigerian Labour Congress that suspend it. They are criminals. He said, in the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, in the Abuja Judicial Division holding at Abuja, they gave the court action. They are the one that stopped them. Are you getting me now? Number 3 says, the motion on notice is hereby fixed for hearing for 19 June 2023. Are you seeing it? For June what? 19 June 2023. So now let me show you something. Some of you don't know that. Okay. Let me show you. Now, according to their suspended strike, when did they say they will come back again? They say they are coming back on the 19th, Abi. Now, let me show you. Is what I just read to you. Look at number 3. Number 3 said, number 3 said, the motion on notice is hereby fixed for hearing on the 19th June. Okay, so you don't understand. It's not the Nigerian Labour Congress. They are thieves. They are political parties. They are criminals. They are not working for you. They are only doing it because the court in Nigeria has stopped them. Somebody say, oh, are you sure the news have not reported it? My brother, the information we are giving to you is more than news. So are you getting me now? But if you need news, let me give you news. Okay, let me give you news. If you are looking news now, this is from Channels Television. At least some of you listen to Channels Television. Now look at it. Breaking: Nigeria Labour Congress (TUC) suspend planned strike to reconvene when? June 19. June 19. Are you seeing it? That June 19 is the same June 19 that the court fixed the hearing. Do you understand now? So they're supposed to go on strike on the 7th of June, but because the court of industry have stopped them to fix the hearing on the 19th of June, that is why they have suspended it in line with the court action to reconvene on June what? 19. So that is what it's about. So when some people say, oh, they have suspended it because the court in Nigeria have stopped them. They are a bunch of criminals, guys. That's all I can tell you. We are still on the motion that the federal government of Nigeria must scrap this Nigerian Labour Congress, except the executive of the party. They all step down. They all be flushed out, because now, as it stands now, the Nigerian Labour Congress is a political party and does not make sense anymore. Anyways, Nigeria should be happy that we have, for the first time in the history of Nigeria, a president that is a true Democrat, a true politician that is ready to negotiate with even his enemies or anybody to make sure that life become easy for us, to make sure that things are working for all of us. That is what is important, because these men have been doing this. Think about when this Nigerian Labour Congress have been existing for so many years. Think about it. What have they done for us? Can you tell me one thing that the Nigerian Labour Congress fought for us in Nigeria in the last 10 years, in the last 20 years, or in the last 5 years? Please, is there anything that the Nigerian Labour Congress have fought for us? They are of no use. In fact, somebody came to me and gave me a very authentic story of how this same Nigerian Labour Congress, Trade Union of Nigeria, have been working with all these criminals, oil cabals, and all these oil companies and filling stations and marketers to make life difficult for people. In fact, this young man came to my inbox to tell me that, oh, he's been working for this oil company for a very long time. I don't want to mention the name of the oil company. That they have been working for this oil company, but it got to a point that they needed increment of salary. And they presented their matter to the government, to the company, to increase their salary, and they refused. When they refused, they took the matter to the Nigerian Labour Congress to support them for the company, this oil company, to increase their salary, because they have been working for the oil company for a very long time. Guess what the oil company did? The oil company went and struck a deal with the Nigerian Labour Congress. And guess what? The Nigerian Labour Congress went behind the employees to collaborate with the company. And do you know what? Guess what? These employees, they were sacked because they requested for their increment of salary. They sacked them. The Nigerian Labour Congress conspired with the company, with the oil company, and sacked these employees because they asked for their increment in salary. So I want to tell you that most of the things that have been happening to us in this country is because of these men, this Nigerian Labour Congress that have been pretending to be working for the people. Now it is very, very clear they have been working against us. They have not been working for us. They have not been working for us. Yes, somebody is asking me, are you talking about Oshiomhole? Yes. Oshiomhole also make his own point, and I love it. Oshiomhole said that the federal government has solution for everything, and that is true. The government is next to God. Forget it. And in case you don't know, God has already empowered the government here on earth to solve all your problems. to solve all your problems. Somebody is telling me, oh, I'm lying. Look at you. Lying for, you think I'm here to joke with you? I mean, now you defeat me. I'm giving you authentic information, and you won't get it elsewhere. Okay, yes, I saw the interview of Oshiomhole, but before then, let us listen to this short one. I saw this one again. Some people are already knowing what is going on, and that is what we are talking about. I saw other people reacted to the same story of this Labour Congress, trying to use the opportunity to deceive us. I saw another man reacting to it and say, yes. And that is a signal to me that most of us, we are beginning to wake up. We begin to understand what is going on. And it is time for all of us to rise up, come together. Let us stop these criminals. These criminals parading themselves as if they are working for us. They are not working for us. I saw another man of God. The man of God said, Nigerians chose Peter Obi, but God chose Tinubu. There was no Nigeria that chose Obi. Please. He said, God chose Obi. Don't you know that the voice of the people is the voice of God? He said, because this pastor said Nigerians chose Obi and it is God that chose Tinubu. What kind of deceit is that one? The voice of the people is the voice of God. We are the people. There is no Nigerian that chose Obi. If Nigerians chose Obi, then it's supposed to win. Please, let all these people stop this, their rubbish preaching. Gone are the days some people, idiots, will be preaching rubbish and somebody will be sharing it. If you share it to me, I will correct your brain. What do you mean Nigerians chose Obi and God chose Tinubu? Was it God that voted? They should stop that nonsense. We don't need all those their teasing and their, I don't even know, their rubbish conversation. Does not make sense. We chose the city boy, all of us. We chose the city boy. It has nothing to do with God. God has already given us the power. He said he created us. He saw that we were good people. He said, take dominion. Everything that happened here on earth is controlled by man. It's not controlled by God. God has already given man to control it. If you don't want to hear what I'm saying, get out, because I'm telling you the truth. If you don't know it, deceive yourself. So don't allow all these stupid people that they say they are hearing from God to deceive you. How can somebody, he says he's a man of God, come and tell you that Nigerians chose Obi? Which Nigerians? Tell me the Nigerians that chose Obi. Where? If Nigerians chose Obi, Obi is supposed to win. We did not choose Obi. That's why Obi failed. Well, Obi, I'm not saying that to say I hate you. We don't hate you. We love you, but you're a failure. But we are saying that it is us. We choose Tinubu. That is why Tinubu won. He's not God. He's not, God did not come down to vote. Stop this nonsense religious preaching that they have been using to deceive us. If Nigerians want to change, we have to shut down all this rubbish religious nonsense that they have been using to deceive us. Now, I listened to another man of God, an imam, preaching something different from what these other men are preaching. But that is by the way. I'm not here to go. Maybe if I have time, we'll touch that. See, don't let nobody deceive you by telling you, oh, Nigerians chose Obi. Which Nigerians? And then you now say God chose Tinubu. Which God? Yeah, then stop that nonsense. So, okay. But by the way, I listened to this conversation and I thought it's a nice one.
Should Labour go to the streets?
That was an interview on is it Shehu channel? Shehu was the one that had this interview with this brother. Awan Azan is a commentator. I don't know. I like the interview, and some people cut it out. But let me see if I can look for the real interview and see how long it lasted. Let us listen.
And even the NNPC GMD is coming up to say that is what is being taken from Lagos, but we don't know how much goes into the market. Because, of course, you can't be selling at 195 at a rate in Nigeria, or maybe 250 in black markets in Nigeria, and you sell 550 or 600 naira in Niger, Chad, and Cameroon, and you tell me a businessman will now keep his fuel tanker in.
I will show an first day of the president coming into office.
Toss a token on top. You're going to start
in an NNPC
liters. They said they carry from Lagos every day for Nigerians. Up 550 or 600.
Okay, by the way,
Niger,
okay,
Chad.
Guys, sorry, I wanted to try to play.
Any fear, and that's their.
I wanted to try to play from the original source, but there's a lot of. I need to do that later. Somebody say, calm down. No strike action is taking place soon. It's been resolved. I guess you are just joining us now. All right. So listen.
Strike will not hold on. I'm telling you, it will not hold water.
Why not?
Why? Because Nigeria.
So you see, other people reacted and say, their rubbish strike will not hold water. Thank you very much for that comment. Samuel Chuku Demelu, right? Is that your name? Sorry. He said, now only Igbos choose Obi, period. This on Golden Boy say, you don't have a job. No sense. I'm very disappointed at you. Thank you very much. Go and make Obi to be happy. Get out of my page. Bunch of criminals. Rubbish idiot. You think that you can be using your religion to be holding us down anymore, and your lies. Get out of here. We don't want it. Religion is personal. Don't come and be using your false preaching and be deceiving us, telling us that Nigerians choose Obi. Which Nigerians choose Obi? Why didn't you win? You lied to us. You said Nigeria. The pastor said Nigerian choose Obi. It was Tinubu, God that chose Tinubu. What stupid talk is that? Stupid people deceiving us. Listen to other people here, what they say. And that has happened. So they cannot do it. Because we, the Nigerian people, we are the one that is standing up against those criminals in the name of Nigerian whatever.
It will not hold water.
Why not?
You see?
Because Nigerians are tired of
it. Will not hold water because Nigerians are tired. That is the truth. Did you listen?
That their strike will not hold on. I'm telling you, it will not hold water.
Why not?
Why? Because Nigerians are tired of Labour. Because Labour are not sincere. They themselves are not.
Do you see that? He said Labour themselves are not sincere. They are not partisan. They are not political parties. You get it? What I'm pushing here, I know that they cannot succeed, but we want the Nigerian Labour Congress to be scrapped because they are no longer working for the Nigerian people. They are working for Obi political party. They are now political party. We don't need them, except the executive. Those executives that stood and supported Obi, those executives that wrote letters and urged Nigerian people to go and support Obi, except all of them step down, resign from that position. We no longer want Nigerian Labour Congress. So there should be a vote of no competence or whatever on them because they are criminals. We don't need them. You understand me? So this our brother said that they themselves, the Labour Party themselves, are not sincere. They are a bunch of criminals. God bless the City Boy movement. God bless Jakaban. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much, Ibrahim, for that comment. Appreciate you.
sincere. Honestly.
What do you mean by
They are partisan. They are partisan. They have a party. Labour is not supposed to be for Nigerians because they are partisan. They have a party.
Exactly. That is what we are saying. Labour is not for Nigerians. The current Nigerian Labour Congress is not for Nigerians. I've seen some Biafra criminals. All of them are now coming to cry. These Biafra criminals and Biafra IPOP criminals. Remember, how many days to go? Now, so we're going to count is going. 8 years to come. 8 years to come. You will be making noise. 8 years to come. You people never see anything yet. When you see any stupid people in the name of pastor, prophet, tell you rubbish that that Nigerians choose Obi, but God chose Tinubu, tell that person is a lie. In fact, you can. I don't want to talk. Stop this. Don't listen to those nonsense people anymore. They are lying. It has nothing to do with what we are doing here. Everything that is going on earth here, it is man that have taken dominion. God himself empowered man to take dominion. No day God will come down and change anything. Anybody. It is you and I that is our God here. It is human being that become a God of somebody that helps somebody because God himself has empowered us. Don't allow criminals to tell you, oh, Nigerians chose Obi, but God chose Tinubu. What stupid talk is that? We don't need all those people anymore. They should go and sleep. So our brother is telling us that the Nigerian Labour Congress is not for Nigerians. They are partisan and should be scrapped. All of us, we support it.
What about
their agenda is opposition. They are opposition to the government.
On this issue of subsidy?
So no, it's not only on the issue of subsidy. He said the brother said the Nigerian Labour Congress are now opposition to the government. The Nigerian Labour Congress, are they supposed to be opposition to the government? Are they supposed to be working for the people? Are they supposed to be supporting the government to make things life easier for people? Now, Shehu was like saying, oh, maybe the Nigerian Labour Congress is only opposition in this first subsidy. It's a lie. Let us mention other things. When teachers were on strike, they're the one that caused it. When, what did they call it? When they Emefiele remove cost is cashless policy, they're the one that supported it. All these bad things that have happened to Nigerians, Labour Congress have been behind it for a very long time. So it's not only for a subsidy. Are you getting me now? It's not only for a subsidy. We don't want anything that has to do with Obi in our life. Okay?
Absolutely. You can't be a politician today and tomorrow you're an activist. You can't. And tomorrow you're for Nigerians.
Does that take away the merit of the issue?
Absolutely. That's the Labour Party going on strike on Wednesday.
Yes.
So
did you hear what he said? He said, if at all they was to go on strike, we know that it's no longer happening anyways. If they were to go on strike, it is the Labour Party that is going on strike. And of course, you know the details about that. They are the IPOP people. They are the bunch of criminals. They are the Biafra criminals that have been using Labour Party or Nigerian Labour Congress to be making life difficult for us. But now we have a president that is interested in Nigerians and is working for the betterment of Nigerian people because he knows his strategy. He can work with everybody, including his enemies. He will bring them behind with him. Okay? So this is powerful, guys. I want us to just listen to Oshomole, guys. I didn't want to take too much of time today. I've just done 1 hour. Because we have defeated them, guys. It is now all of us. It is now time for us. So, guys, I want to call your attention to the City Boy movement. Are you getting me now? The City Boy movement, our job, we are patriotic Nigerians and we are coming together to support our government. So you can support the government by doing something in your own community, in your own space, in your own state. What is it that you can do that will be able to create jobs, that will be able to support you, make you, become, somebody that is responsible. What skills do you have? Any opportunity you have, this is time for you to bring it on board. Okay, because the City Boy movement is here. We are making sure that we support our government. We can support our government in different ways, by starting up businesses, by helping to educate others, by making sure we say things when we see them, because when you see things, you say it will be sorted. By making sure we stand and support our government, by making sure we debunk all the lies of the criminals in IPOB, Biafra people. They are the only one trying to destabilize the country, using Labour Congress, using Labour Party, using all this opposition, using all these criminals to cause problem in the country. That is what we can do. So it doesn't matter where you are, whether you are abroad, whether you are home, in the City Boy movement, all your skills, your ideas is needed. You have opportunity, go there, go on the website and be part of what is going on, guys. Are you getting me now? These are a bunch of criminals, I can tell you. Are you getting me now? Somebody say I'm so funny. Yes, that's why you're watching me. If I am funny, maybe that is what is making you to watch me. All right? So thank you for knowing that I'm funny. We have been funny from the very first time, from the very first day when you told us that, oh, you are serious. We have been funny and we defeated all of you. We won election. Now we are in power. Soon, we are still going to be funny and we are going to be achieving a lot of things. Oh. All right, guys. I want us to listen to Oshomole before I leave. I think Oshomole made a lot of sense in this interview. Please, let's just pay attention.
Yeah. And a former, I would say we have a very productive conversation today. Productive in the sense that the Trade Union Congress came up with a list of specific demands which they will want the government to address. And I believe that a lot of those demands are doable, they are viable, and they make a lot of sense. What are these demands? And government in return agreed to look at this comprehensively and revert back on Tuesday with a view to finding a common solution. Of course, there are a couple of them. I will just speak to one or two or three. Okay. The first is the fact that when you increase wage, you withdraw subsidy, you try to make some savings. In the case of Nigeria, it's even now much more serious because we're now talking of bogus figures like 6 trillion, 7 trillion naira in a year. And so if you are going to save 6, 7 trillion in a year, that's fine good. If the policy implication is that you save. Unfortunately, the fact of that saving means that the cost of PMS is going to go up. And therefore, those who operate commercial vehicles or own private vehicles will have to pay more. And so passengers have to pay more to go to work and to return from work. Farmers have to pay more to go to the market, to sell their farm produce, and also pay more to return back home. So, in a sense, there's no question that removing the subsidy means some level of increase in the cost of living beyond the issue of transportation. It will cascade to every aspect of life. So, in many cities. So, now how do you deal with that? Why is Labour opposed to subsidy? Labour is opposed to withdrawal of subsidy because of the consequential increase in the cost of living. So now that you have done it, then you have to deal with the other side of it, which is adjust my wages in a manner that will enable me cope with the increases in the cost of living, so that overall I protect my living standard. I think that is very, very legitimate, because the business of Labour is to protect, not just protect living standard, but but to even improve living standard.
Yeah, but
Everywhere
these
around the
people, this current Nigerian Labour Congress is not working for the people. So we understand what Oshomole was talking about. That in real sense, the business of labor or Labour Congress supposed to be to protect the people. But we can see that they are not protecting the people. I showed to you how they are saying they should cut electricity. How does that mean protecting the people? They want to cut electricity. Okay, now there's going to be difficult in transportation or no electricity and all of that. Is that working for the people? No. But then I also love the idea of increasing the minimum wage, which the city boy have talked about it. The city boy said that the minimum wage is under review. The city boy told this, the minimum wage is under review. The salary of everybody is under review. So that is a solution. The solution is already there. The city boy knows the answers to this thing. He has already prepared for today. Are you getting me now? So we already know it. So I like the summation of Oshomole in this matter as well. By the way, of course, now Oshomole is one of the senator elect. He's gonna be in the National Assembly, so he's gonna be part of the people that is gonna be making laws. I mean, we need intelligent people that would think for the people, not for themselves anymore. So we defeated all these criminals, Biafra criminals. Today they think that they can use Labour Congress or anything to cause problem, but as it stands now. As it stands now, it's not going to work. So, by the way, let us mention three things. Three failures that Obi have brought to many people in Nigeria. Obi have brought failures to Anambra. Number one, when Obi was a governor in Anambra, life became difficult for people. Lots of people are still suffering today because Obi was a governor in Anambra State. And Obi has brought disaster to not just everything that he has done to Anambra State. Obi has now brought disaster to even APGA as a party. Anything that Obi have joined to do become a problem. Look at this story now. Obi was in APGA, he caused problems. He joined PDP, there was a problem. Now Obi associated himself with Labour Congress, it has now become a problem. My brother, taking advice from a madman is a problem. I get him in that. So there is no way, according to that pastor, saying that Nigerian people chose Obi. No, it was not Nigerian people that chose. It was Igbos in the southeast that chose Obi. And not just Igbos, not all Igbos. Only those foolish criminals, Biafra criminals, IPOB criminals that chose Obi. And that reflected in their voting system. There's no doubt. They all chose Obi in the southeast. Are you getting me now? But other people chose the city boy, even in the southeast as well. We know of Hobus Odima, we know of Dave Umahi, and other people, other states in the southeast that supported the city boy. We know it. Are you getting me now? But you see, we're trying to make you see that anything that Obi have put his hand become a disaster. Obi joined APGA, it became a problem. He joined PDP. Today, PDP is nowhere to be found. He brought in Labour Congress to join them. Today, Labour Congress is going to be scrapped in the country, except the executive dropped. He also joined Labour Party. It became a problem. So you see what we are saying? Do you see what we are saying? We are all saying the same thing. That Obi, thank God we escaped the disaster of Obi. He has always been causing the problem. This is a reality based on fact. Are you getting me now? Based on fact and figures, we can confirm this. As for this Calabar dog meat, you will soon face your judgment. So now because say Simon Ekpa no give you space to thief from Biafrans, now you don't divert to Baba Blue. Now for inside that town hall, you go die put. So that is somebody's comment. My brother, good luck to all of you in your Biafra. Okay, good luck to all of you in your Biafra. Thank God it's only in your southeast. We don't need it. I'm not part of your Biafra criminals. I tried to be, but it did not work out because you guys are a bunch of criminals. Enjoy your Biafra, enjoy your IPOP, enjoy your seat at home. But just for your information, we now have a governor in Enugu State that have said enough is enough, and the governor has banned any sit at home in Enugu. So today we are celebrating first day or first Monday in the southeast in Enugu that there was no sit at home. Are you getting me? So by the way, don't worry yourself. We are just, don't worry yourself. The same you will cry. The same you will weep when the time comes. So anything your brother Obi join has become a disaster. Just like we speak, it's like Obi is a virus, a very dangerous virus that anytime it comes around, it becomes a problem. All of you should sit down and think what I'm telling you. When Obi was in Anambra State, Abga became on fire. We know the problem that Obi caused between Grace Ngige and others. He was on fire. I'm telling you guys, dig deep into what happened then in Anambra. You will discover that it became a problem. Oh, and Obi thinking that it will bring the same problem to cause at the national level, to cause confusion in the whole of the country, Nigeria, but that has failed. Now, it has affected PDP, now has affected Nigerian Labour Congress, and before they know it, Nigerian Labour Congress is gone if they fail to take action immediately. Just like those brothers in Labour Party, they rise up to stop Obi from destroying Labour Party. That's why today you see them, they have different factions. The Apapa faction and the Obi faction. What's the name of the other man? You see? So you see, if the Nigerian Labour Congress don't do something, this Nigerian Labour Congress will be no more. Because now we see that the current Nigerian Labour Congress and executives are partisan. They are members of Labour Party. Therefore, we do not need them. They are not working for us. Are you getting me now? They are not working for us. By the way, I love the fact that these people, they are now afraid of themselves. They are now changing their names to Akwa Ibom names. I'm talking about these Biafra, these Igbo, Biafra, IPOP criminals. They are now ashamed of themselves. They are now changing their names from their normal Igbo names. They are now changing it to Yoruba name, changing it to Akwa Ibom name. You know, when they call you, they say they are Edo. They are now ashamed of themselves. They can no longer talk about it. Very soon, they will run and enter house. Very soon, they will realize that they are all minorities and they should keep quiet when others have not spoken. Are you getting me now? So yes, Obi Nwanne or whatever they call him, Obi Kererenke has become a disaster anywhere he goes. Now, Nigerian Labour Congress have been exposed, you know, and it is finished. You know, I mean, the Nigerian Labour Congress have been so wicked for a long time, but now Obi came and destroyed it finally. That is the truth. If you like it, if you don't like it, get out of here. We don't want criminals anymore. You know, like we are supporting our government. That's it. So
I think it is legitimate for Labour to say, if you have withdrawn the subsidy, and as a consequence are paying much more to go to work, and in no time, the prices of everything will escalate to some extent in varying degrees, depending on your location, then you should also adjust my cost, my take-home pay.
I mean, Oshomole is trying to help Labour Congress, because that is not what Labour Congress is saying. Labour Congress is not right in anything. That is not what Labour Congress is saying. Labour Congress is saying that I read it for you here in one of their letters. Okay, let me read it again. Because some people, you know, when we say something, we give you evidence. Let me read what Labour Congress said. I want to read what Labour Congress said. They are not saying, okay, fine, if the government is doing this, should do this. That is not what they are saying. They say they want the federal government to return the fuel subsidy. That is what they say they want. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, correct me. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. I want to use the electricity one. Are you getting me now? This is from the National Union of Electricity Employees, which is part of the Labour Congress. He said, sequel to the Nigerian Labour Congress or whatever, NLC, Emergency National Executive Council, NEC, meeting held on June 12th at the Labour House, Abuja, over the sudden removal of fuel subsidy, which has brought untold hardship to Nigerians, as well as increased inflation in the economy. The NLC has directed the national whatever withdrawal of services action will commence on Wednesday, June 7, 2023. So what does that mean? What does that mean? There is hardship in the land. There is problem in the land, and you want to make life more difficult by withdrawing or stopping electricity. What are you talking about? You must be one of the criminals. So, Oshomole, the Congress, the Nigerian Labour do not have any rubbish. They are not making any point. Are you getting me now? But we are happy that the Court of Nigeria, the Court of Industry have stopped those rubbish from taking place. So that is what we are happy about, guys. So, guys, I just wanted to make this because it is very, very clear for us. They are not working for us anymore. They are working for themselves. They are working for their own personal interest. We, the Nigerian people, we want progress. We want life to be easier for us. We want to be able to access the basic amenities of life without having to be suffering or be begging for it, because we have all of it. But this group of people who are, they say, executive, Congress, this and that, working with marketers and these oil cabals and criminals to be making life difficult for us, we don't want that to happen. See, if they are not working for the people, we don't need them. It is obvious that they are not working for the people. They are partisan. They are working for Labour Party now. Therefore, we are not in support of what they are doing. We want to support our government, our president, because that is the right thing to do. Obi goes to court and court scatters, fight Apapa for the first time in history. Thank you very much. Of course, if we want to look at what the disaster that Obi has done, is plenty. This is plenty, guys. Obi for the first time. You want us to talk about Obi now? I don't have time for that, guys. I have only barely 10 minutes to finish. Obi entered church for the first time to campaign inside church. Obi started problem. Obi said that it's a religious war. Obi began to misuse the bishops and the pastors, and before you knew it, all the pastors they begin to misfire. They begin to give fake prophecies that do not exist. The pastors begin to give all kinds of fake prophecies because of Obi. So anywhere Obi goes, it becomes a disaster. We don't know how he does it, but as it stands now, there is nothing good that has ever come out of Obi. We have said it and it has happened. Are you getting me? So, guys, I'm not saying based on prediction. We are saying based on what has happened already, guys. Guys, I don't have much time. We need to end this broadcast here. Sorry, guys, I will not be able to pick up calls today. We need to end this broadcast because, yeah, a lot of things is going on. Kind of easy. Of course, this is the new beginning of a new week. Monday, Tuesday, we have a lot of things. So we just need to rest. But it's very important. Yes, I mean, it's very important that we come out to just say our mind. Are you getting me now? Because it is now time for us. The City Boy has made it possible for all of us to come together as a people to decide our fate. And the City Boy is calling on all of us. Say, let us unite, work together to achieve success. He said it in his meeting with the government, with the governors, with all the governors in Nigeria, telling them that if all the governors think, very important, work together, we can achieve the Nigeria of our dreams. So, guys, let all of us, Nigerians, let all of us in the City Boy movement, let us think, work together. Because if we can think and work together, then God will take it, and then we will take it. Because that is all we need. If we can think and work together, we can achieve everything that we need. Gone are the days where some people will come and deceive us with lies and we'll be fighting ourselves. It is no longer time for us to fight ourselves. When somebody comes to tell us something, we have to think. We have to listen, understand, think before we take action. This is what we need to do now for us to move forward. In the City Boy movement, you have opportunity to join us. Join us with your ideas, join us with your skills, whatever you have. We can do it together. We can access every funding that we need as long as you have evidence of what you're doing. So please join us. Let's make this happen. Stay blessed until I come your way next time, guys. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. Stay blessed. We continue to pray for our president. We pray for all of us to be alive, to be strong for our president, to, to select the right team in his cabinet that is going to work with him to bring prosperity. You understand me? To bring prosperity, to bring success, to bring unity, to bring peace, to bring everything good to Nigerians, to all of us, to Nigeria, because that is what we want. And we pray for long life, all of us, that we enjoy, we be alive to enjoy this new Nigeria, this renewed hope by the City Boy. Are you getting me? May God bless you. May God bless all of us. May God bless our president. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guys. Stay blessed until I come your way next time, guys. I'll see you on what can do for guys. Bye-bye for now. Bye.
Ade, Sophia, Vivian, where una dey? Na Dike Naija dey call una. I bring good news come give una today o. The good news wey I bring come so na the City Boy movement. The City Boy movement na movement wey patriotic Nigerians come together come create o. They create this movement for the first time for Nigeria history to take support the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to achieve success and good governance. I know say when you hear success, so you feel say I dey talk about your girlfriend o. No, you get skill, abi na idea, abi na experience you get. Hey, Dike Naija, you don start with your grandma. You be organizer, bricklayer, abi you be shoemaker, abi you be electrician. Carry your phone, carry your ipad, carry your laptop, make you press the cityboymovement.org, make you go register am there o. The cityboymovement.org, make you go register am there o. No waste a time wasted is a life wasted o. Carry your phone, make you press am, the cityboymovement.org, make you go register am there o. You study mass communication, elect, business admin, data analyst. Carry your phone or your laptop or your palm top, make you press the cityboymovement.org, make you register that your idea, that your skill, that your experience for there o. Or you wan call them for phone to take confirm if e legit. Press +447435372666. The phone number again na +447435372666. I repeat am again, +447435372666. Or na email you wan send them. Oya na their email address be this: info@thecityboymovement.org, info@thecityboymovement.org. Politician, abi you be philanthropist, you like to dey do good, carry your phone, carry your ipad or your palm top, make you press the cityboymovement.org, the cityboymovement.org, make you go throway something there o. I no talk say make you throway dirty there o. Ihedeba, they say he that giveth shall receive it. May you go donate something there o, so that they fit take help other people wey need help. The cityboymovement.org, na there e take dey happen o. They say a hand that cannot work cannot see a mouth to bless. Carry waka e better pass carry sit down. Carry that your phone, make you press the cityboymovement.org, make you register that your idea o, make you register that your experience o, make you register that your skill o. The cityboymovement.org, na there e take dey happen.